Have you ever wondered if your thoughts could actually shape the world around you? What if every idea, emotion, and intention you've ever had didn't just stay inside your head, but echoed into the very fabric of the universe? For centuries, spirituality has claimed that the mind is powerful enough to influence reality. But now, modern science is starting to uncover something astonishing: evidence that consciousness might play a direct role in how reality unfolds. At the heart of this mystery lies the quantum field, an invisible ocean of energy that fills all of space. It's not empty, it's alive with vibration, frequency, and potential. Every particle, every atom, every star is born from this field. Physicists once believed the universe was made of solid matter, but quantum mechanics shattered that illusion. When scientists looked closer, they discovered that everything, including you, is made of energy patterns, constantly shifting and responding to observation. The famous double-slit experiment revealed something profound. When electrons were not observed, they behaved like waves, infinite possibilities. But the moment they were measured, they chose a single path, collapsing into matter. The observer changed the outcome. This raised a question that science still struggles to answer. What exactly is the observer? If reality changes when observed, who or what is doing the observing? Spiritual traditions like Buddhism and Taoism have long suggested that consciousness is the foundation of everything. They teach that the external world is a mirror of the internal one, that the universe itself is mind, aware, and interconnected. Modern thinkers are beginning to bridge that gap. Dr. David Bohm, one of Einstein's protégés, described the universe as an unbroken wholeness, a deeper order where mind and matter are inseparable. In his words, matter is frozen light, and light, in its purest form, behaves both as a particle and as a wave, both physical and ethereal, just like consciousness itself. So when you think, when you feel, when you focus on something, you are not just daydreaming inside your skull. You are interacting with this field. You are sending ripples into the quantum ocean, shaping probabilities, influencing outcomes. Science calls it the observer effect. Spirituality calls it manifestation. But maybe they are two languages describing the same truth. This isn't magic. It's not wishful thinking. It's resonance. Every thought carries frequency, measurable, real. The human brain emits electromagnetic waves that interact with the same field that gives birth to all matter. You are part of the process, not separate from it. In the next moments, we'll dive deeper into how your thoughts vibrate within the quantum field and how awareness itself might be the key to turning possibility into physical reality.
Every thought you have sends a signal, not just inside your brain, but out into the field. The heart, too, produces an electromagnetic frequency that is thousands of times stronger than that of the brain. Together, Your mind and heart act as transmitters in the quantum sea of energy. When you focus your attention on something, you begin to tune into it. Just as a radio locks onto a station, your consciousness locks onto a frequency in the field. That focus is what starts turning invisible potential into visible reality. This is why meditation, visualization, and emotional coherence are so powerful. They are not just relaxation techniques. They are ways of aligning your internal energy with the external universe. Science is beginning to see patterns here. In experiments studying quantum coherence, particles separated by massive distances still respond as if they are connected, instantly, beyond space and time. This phenomenon, known as quantum entanglement, mirrors what mystics have said for thousands of years. Everything is one. If all things are connected, then every intention, every emotion, every conscious act affects the whole. The idea that your thoughts are just thoughts begins to crumble, because thought itself is energy, subtle, powerful, and deeply creative. The frequency of fear, anger, or despair doesn't just stay within you, it resonates into the field, attracting more of the same vibration. Likewise, gratitude, love, and peace harmonize you with the higher patterns of the universe. You might not see the results instantly, but just like a seed beneath the soil, your intentions are forming structure in the unseen, shaping possibilities that eventually surface as experience. That's why ancient masters spoke of inner discipline, not to control your life, but to harmonize with the natural intelligence of the cosmos. When your mind and emotions are in balance, your thoughts become coherent, and coherence is creation. Every time you choose presence over fear, clarity over confusion, you are reprogramming your connection to the field. You become a conscious participant in evolution itself, a co-creator of your own reality. In the next section, we'll go deeper into how this process actually works and how modern experiments are beginning to show that consciousness doesn't just observe the universe, it helps shape it.
Scientists once believed that observation was passive, that watching something didn't change it. But the quantum double-slit experiment shattered that illusion. When particles were not being observed, they behaved like waves, existing in all possible states. The moment they were observed, they chose a single path, collapsing into a fixed reality. That collapse is not just physics, it's a mirror of consciousness itself. The universe doesn't truly exist in a definite form until awareness interacts with it. Reality, then, is not something happening to you, it's something happening through you. This is what mystics meant when they said, "The world is your mirror." Every experience reflects your dominant vibration, the energy of your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs. If you believe the world is hostile, you'll find evidence of hostility everywhere. If you believe it's abundant, loving, and intelligent,
you'll start noticing opportunities and synchronicities that align with that belief. The field simply matches your frequency. It's not magic, it's resonance. The same way a tuning fork vibrates when it meets a similar frequency, the universe vibrates with whatever energy you emit. When you wake up each morning and direct your focus with intention, not with random unconscious thought, you begin to influence the invisible fabric of reality. Every moment becomes a point of creation. That's why gratitude isn't just a positive mindset, it's a magnetic state of being. It signals to the field that you already have what you desire, and the field, in its infinite intelligence, mirrors that truth back to you. Across cultures and religions, from the Taoist flow to the Buddhist path of mindfulness, the message has always been the same. Align your inner world, and the outer world transforms naturally. But how can we apply this understanding practically to heal, to manifest, or to elevate consciousness itself? That's what we'll explore next. Because when you master the art of directing thought and emotion into coherence, you no longer live by default, you live by design.
If the universe is a mirror of consciousness, then every thought you think, every emotion you feel, is a command sent to creation itself. You are not a passive observer of reality. You are its co-creator. The quantum field doesn't respond to words. It responds to frequency, to the emotion behind your thoughts. Fear, doubt, and scarcity send one signal. Love, trust, and gratitude send another. The field simply reflects whichever one you sustain the longest. That's why ancient masters spoke about silence, meditation, and presence. When your mind becomes still, you stop projecting chaos into the field. You begin to tune in, not to what you want, but to what you already are. Because beneath every layer of illusion, there is a deeper truth. You are the consciousness, observing it all. The same intelligence that spins galaxies and forms atoms beats your heart right now. When you finally realize this, you stop chasing manifestations and start aligning with them. You stop asking and start allowing. Creation becomes effortless, a natural extension of awareness itself. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, remember, every thought is energy, every emotion is a vibration, every belief is shaping your version of the universe. The question isn't whether your thoughts create reality, it's whether you're ready to take responsibility for that power. If this message resonated with you, take a deep breath. Feel the silence behind these words. That silence is the field itself, listening, responding, creating. And as you continue your journey through the mysteries of consciousness and the quantum field, remember, we are all part of the same infinite awareness, exploring itself. If this spoke to something within you, consider subscribing to Galaxy of the Soul, leaving your reflection in the comments, and sharing this with someone who's ready to awaken. Until next time, stay aware, stay curious, and remember, you are the universe becoming aware of itself.